Contribution by Carl Leach. To me, he's just my dad and an amazing one at that. My dad has always been super important to me. As a kid, I always looked up to him and got excited whenever I got to see him. And even as a man myself now, I still feel pleased once we have organized to get together. When I was younger, I never really understood what my dad was in terms of his career, nor the history of his life. I just had this sense and knowledge that he was a very popular guy. As I got a little older, the truth behind his life was revealed to me, and a few things that had previously felt strange growing up suddenly made more sense. But full credit to Dad, because he was good at keeping his activities separate from our family life, until he believed the time was right, which is something I fully understand his reasons for. There's no denying that the films, TV series, books, and documentaries all make up a part of who he is, especially to the outside world, but to me, he's just my dad, and an amazing one at that. I understand that he's a busy man, so I've always cherished my time with him, much like I did with Grandad too. Riding the roller coaster that is being a West Ham fan with Dad, celebrating the wins, being on the edge of your seat for playoff finals, and even enduring the losses has all been an amazing experience. For me, the pinnacle of this was going to Upton Park with Dad and my late Grandad, all sat together, 3 generations of men from our family, watching the team we each loved playing at the Boleyn ground. That's something I'm glad to say will be with me forever. Even though I didn't follow in my dad's footsteps in terms of a career, I have learnt a lot from him, be it the serious and important aspects of life, such as generally being a moral man, or the significance of family, through to the arguably more trivial stuff that we sometimes inherit, like passion for football or fashion styles. On the topic of fashion, I will note that whilst my old man is fairly trendy, I'll give him that, he does have some questionable clobber in his vast collection. It was in 2005 when we were driving through Spain that Dad introduced me to the music of Oasis, which I'd never heard until that point, but I loved that album and it's remained one of my favourites to date. What's extremely valuable to me is that my dad is proud of me for the choices I've made and the path I chose to take in my life, and I want him to know of the huge part he played in steering me in the right direction. As we have got older, due to various circumstances, we haven't seen each other as much as we'd both have liked, but this will be changing. Imminently. Spending time with my dad means the world to me, and I can't describe how much I'm looking forward to sitting in a pub together to watch the football, or in the not too distant future giving him a lift back to the retirement home. After all, you're getting old now, Dad. But seriously, we have a big family, in which everyone has very different lives, ways and personalities, and it's always great to see them, but being with Dad and the whole family again soon will be amazing. I am who I am because of you, and I love you, Dad.